My name's Jerome. I'm an artist and I go by Ketone 6000. I'm also the founder of Blank Walls. Just trying to photograph and video people from the community.
Pharmacy, shops. I no need now to have car in here. Walking, buy everything, shopping here. I have got neighbors, to the best. It's beautiful place for me.
We have a real abrogation of human rights in Australia where if there is any member of your family who has a disability, we actually don't give you permanent residency in this country. We argue that the cost of looking after that person with disability is too much for the taxpayer to bear. So I've worked on 28 of those cases in the last 5 years and have been successful in getting the minister to change his mind in 27 of them.
Here on Beaufort Street here at RTL, we're not necessarily in the middle of a neighbourhood with sort of houses and traditional ideas of neighbours. However, whenever we walk up and down, if it's to go on the morning coffee run, to go and see our best mate Dan, who makes all of our coffee, and the second you walk in the door he knows exactly what you're ordering, or if we're jumping across the road to see Jackie and pick up like your apples and bread for the morning, it's so lovely because all those people, like, you necessarily maybe wouldn't know them or wouldn't really have much to do with them, but because we're all in this one place together, there is like a sense of community and a sense of friendship and camaraderie.
Once I turned 18, I travelled a little bit, went overseas, went over east, and surely enough, I'm back in Vincent, so I love it, and I plan to always stay there. I love to just grow old and be in Vincent, like it's just my favourite. There's no comparison. I accidentally got into it when I started advocating for myself, trying to navigate the healthcare system in Australia for my own personal genetic hardship. And then once I spoke out and started sharing my story, people reached out with either similar problems or trying to navigate some other avenue. You know, with a combination of history and lack of educational awareness, there's a big loophole, especially for women or anyone of any gender that was born with a uterus with this condition. The impact of having this condition with uterus it's much more devastating, and getting that awareness out and supporting people with it can save lives.
You know, and so she was a champion for her rights as a Nyunga and as a Wajak Nyunga, you know, and being recognised for who she was and what the family did, you know, and the family structure that was here at time. When she passed, a lot of them actually did their flags at half-mast. City of Vincent did it, City of Stirling did it, City of Perth did it, and, you know, just out of respect for her. You know, to have these things and have her recognised like this, it's just amazing because, like, realistically, we say 60 odd years ago, you know, these things wouldn't have been thought, you know, and my mother is 60, but in her lifetime, you know, these are the changes that we've made as a society and as a people, you know, and it's changes for the good, it's changes for the better, for everyone.